Welcome to the Box Score Sports Podcast.
Okay, let's go ahead and predict week 4 with Ryan versus Eric versus the guest. So, full disclosure, I didn't get Eric's numbers yet, but I have the guest numbers. So last week, Rowan went head to head with me and Eric. And he got 10 right and I got 10 right. So 28-25, I am still in the lead against the guest, and I will let everybody know where Eric's at probably at the start of the podcast. So let's start with our Thursday night game, Travis. Week 4, Detroit at the Green Bay Packers. Who do you got?
Well, quick question. Why are you playing against your brother too? I missed that in your previous pods.
Oh, just because he wanted to predict every week with me.
Oh, okay.
So he'll send me boxes, but he wants to come on and do this with us, but he hasn't been able to make it work. So gotcha. I've been keeping track of him. So I was like, yeah, let's just put you on there. So
I am gonna take. This is a tough one. But I'm going to go with the Lions on this. Even though the Packers, I believe Watson and Jones are coming back. So they should be at full potential. But
yeah, I think I'm going to go Lions as well. I don't know. If Derek Carr doesn't get injured, right? Like the Packers probably don't win against the Saints. So I just think they kind of got fortunate. The Atlanta Falcons put up 25 on the Green Bay Packers, and they couldn't even put up 6 points against the Lions. So I'm going to go Detroit. Yeah. Speaking of the Atlanta Falcons, our first London game, the Atlanta Falcons at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
How many times has Jacksonville been in London for this game? Is this their third time?
Oh, they've been there more than 3, right?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I feel like ever since they've been constantly going, Jacksonville's at least once a year since they've been going.
I'm gonna pick the Jaguars. I feel like they'll get it right this week. I don't know what happened to them last week. Their divisional game, I guess, must have gotten their head.
I want to pick the Jaguars. Ritter was bad against Detroit. Like Detroit roughed Ritter up. I guess I'm gonna go Jacksonville too. The Jaguars defense hasn't been horrible. I get that the Texans scored 37, but partly was that it just got out of hand, and then the fullback ran a 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. I think he's the heaviest man, they said, to ever run a kick return for a touchdown. And he ran it I think he got up to 20 miles per hour too, which is pretty impressive. But I thought that was interesting. Okay. Game of the week, probably right here. Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills.
I'm going Dolphins. I think Miami's going to still prove a point.
I am so nervous about this game. This is the game. It's because everybody's been talking about the Dolphins all week.
Tua has 1,000 yards already. It's insane.
I know. He's looked real good. But Buffalo, what's been kind of under the surface, that the Buffalo's defense the last 2 weeks have been really good. And I know they've only I think they played Las Vegas and the Commanders. So it's not like they went up against powerhouse offenses, but to keep any team in the NFL to 3 points is pretty good. And I'm nervous because all week everybody's going to hype the Dolphins. And the Bills are like, listen, we're still the class act of this division. They're coming to our building. We're going to show them what's up. I'm going to pick the Dolphins too because they're my team, and it's close enough where I shouldn't not pick against them, but I'm so nervous about this game, Travis.
Ryan, you'll be just fine. They'll win by 20.
I hope you're right. The real headliner for Sunday is the Denver Broncos at the Chicago Bears. I totally...
This one will be the Broncos getting a W.
So did you hear our podcast yet that me and Eric posted for the recap yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, so I asked him what happens when a stoppable force meets a movable object, and I was talking about the Vikings versus the Chargers and how they were trying to both lose. This is actually the game that should be categorized as is the stoppable force against the movable object. I'm with you. I'm gonna go Denver. I think although Chicago's probably embarrassed about what happened, I think Denver's gonna come in more embarrassed than Chicago. So
Well, they have a better defense. And I mean, if you look at the depth chart for offense, they have a much better offense too. But I don't know. It all depends on how Russell Wilson plays. If he can actually be a little bit flashes of old Russell, they'll be fine.
That's true. That's true. I guess we'll see, but I'm not trusting that Denver should have a good defense, but they I don't know. The Baltimore Ravens at the Cleveland Browns.
Man, this is another tough game. I'm gonna go Ravens.
Okay.
They let last week's game get in their head, and I feel like they got to do something this week. So,
yeah, I kind of think they were looking past the Colts to this game, but I'm going to pick the Browns. A stat that I brought up on the podcast, it's the Browns through 3 weeks have the top of all let's say, so it'd be 32, 64, and 96. So out of the 96 possible best defensive performance so far for the first 3 weeks, because all 32 teams, and then you just triple it, 36, they have the top 3 performances on defense. It's week 1 Browns, week 3 Browns, and week 2 Browns, in that order of the best defensive rating game or whatever. So I think their defense is legit, so I'm going Browns. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Tennessee Titans.
I'm going Bengals again. They got to keep rolling now, and as long as Burrow's calf is fine, then they're gonna get another W.
I'm gonna pick the Bengals too. They should win this game. The Titans can't move the ball offensively, except against the Chargers. But the two out of 3 weeks, their offense has been pretty bad.
Yeah.
The LA Rams at the Indianapolis Colts.
Do you know if the rookie quarterback's starting? Gonna be in?
Richardson. I think it might be Gardner Minshew again. Let me oh no. That was about Jonathan Taylor still being out. Let's look. Richard.
I'm gonna go Colts anyways. They're playing at home.
He did take the next step into the concussion protocol, so he may play. You're going Colts, you said?
Yeah.
I'll go Rams. Rams have been feisty this year, so I'm gonna go Rams. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. No Derek Carr, by the way. I don't think he's playing in this game.
I'll go Buccaneers for this game.
I am going to go the Bucs as well. The Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh man, we'll go Eagles.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't trust Sam Howell. He looked awful against the Bills.
Yeah, he's got 5 picks already this year.
Yeah, that's rough. The Minnesota Vikings at the Carolina Panthers.
Minnesota's got to get a win here. If not, their season's toast.
I agree. I'm going to pick Minnesota, and they need to trade Kirk Cousins if they lose this game. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Well, he's been playing, besides his because does he have a couple fumbles? I can't remember, but he's actually been putting up numbers.
Oh yeah, no, he's not the problem. But like, if your team's going to be losing, what's the point of having him on your team when you could get a pick for him? His contract's up after this year, and I don't think they'll re-sign him. So
They might as well tank for Caleb Williams.
that's it. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Houston Texans.
Both of these teams are not good, even though Steelers defense is really good, but their offense is so terrible. I'll go Steelers. Their defense will probably carry them.
That's what I was thinking too, Travis. I'm going to go Steelers as well. Las Vegas Raiders at the LA Chargers.
I'm gonna go Chargers. I know they lost Mike Williams, but their other wide receivers are pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going to go Chargers too, but would I be surprised if the Raiders won? No, because that's what the Chargers do. They charger. The New England Patriots at the Dallas Cowboys.
I'll go Cowboys. Patriots haven't shown much at all this year.
Yeah, they have an okay offense. I mean, defense. Their defense is pretty good, but their offense is just not moving the ball. So I'm going to go Cowboys as well. Arizona Cardinals, the feisty Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers.
Yeah, me too. Not even a hesitation.
Nope.
Okay. Sunday Night Football, how this is still Sunday Night Football, this hasn't been flexed yet now that they have the ability to do that, is ridiculous to me. The Kansas City Chiefs at the New York Jets.
Yeah, the Chiefs are going to win, but would have been way more interesting if Rodgers was playing.
Oh, yeah. Like, you have the Dolphins against the Bills and the Baltimore Ravens against the Cleveland Browns. How do you not have one of those two games on Sunday night? I don't get it. Monday night, I picked the Chiefs too, by the way. Monday night, Seattle Seahawks at the New York Giants. Speaking of game that should be flexed anyway.
Yeah. What is this going to get, like 18 viewers?
Well,
I'm just kidding. Only because of the Giants.
yeah, New York's a big market. That's why.
I'm going to go. Is it bad? I almost want to pick the Giants in this game, even though they're so terrible. I'm going Seahawks.
Okay. I don't know what to do here either. Who did the Giants play this past week and lost to? They lost to someone.
49ers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. It was Thursday night. I'm going to, because I think let me see here. I just want to see how many we have that are different.
We only have one, right? Or two.
I think we just have.
Colts and Rams. Oh, Ravens and Browns.
So we have two. I'll go with the Giants just to make things interesting. 10 days off.
Yeah.
You know, I like Brian Daboll as a head coach.
Whatever helps them, you know.
Yeah. So, okay, man, that's all. That's all the predictions. Anything else before we go? Thanks so much for watching this clip of the Box Score Sports Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter or X. And we'll talk to you guys real soon. See ya.